Hello there, I'm going to tell you today about my life story and about my childhood and stuff to do with my adult life and what I've got up to now. And yeah, I'm just going to go on with it and tell you. It might take a long time to get out, but I'm going to try my very best. I've got a laptop here telling me what I'm going to say, and we'll try along with it. So school first. When I was little, I was at Kirkleanook Primary School for 2 years, and that school was great, but then I was moved and I was at Mary Russell School. When I was at Kirkleanook School, Primary School, I remembered when I was in P2, the teacher used to give us sweets. And I remember one day, me and a friend, I can't remember his name, but we used to steal the sweets from the teacher's drawer. Then I went to Mary Russell School, which is in Paisley. And whenever I was in primary 3, whenever I was started, when I was little, I loved my friends. Then whenever I went to secondary school was the same school because it was the same bit, and then whenever I went into the big bit, it was the same bit as well. Okay, so we'll just go on with this. Secondary school, I remembered I was bullied by one of my best friends, but at the time, I never and probably wouldn't now to feel like it was bullying, because he was my friend, and then he would have bullied me just to he used to tell me I was ugly and all that, but then 2 minutes later he would say that I wasn't ugly. You know what I mean? It's quite a hard one to talk about there. You know, his name was Fraser and he was a nice person, but as I got to know him, he liked his cell too much. You know, he was a bit like Philly's cell, you know what I mean? Wasn't the best. So whenever I was in third year, I think I was more scared to go and talk to teachers, and there was one teacher that I would talk to, and her name was Mrs. Cohn, and she was one of the best teachers, and just, you could talk to her about anything that was on your mind, anything at all. But I nearly got excluded from school, nearly expelled from school from whenever I was in first, second year, third year. That was the years where it never went very well, because I did get excluded two times I got excluded. One of the times it wasn't my fault, and the other time, you know the wee business cards that you get, like if you're a business? Well, I folded one of these up and I stuck it in the teacher's hair. And I'm telling you, the noise that she made, I will never forget it as long as I live. The teacher's name was Mrs. Granger, and she was a good teacher. She was an ICT teacher, and I think she's still in that school now. I'm not sure. I've not spoke to them for a while. But there you go. And I was expelled for excluded. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, suspended for that time. So there you go. But whenever I was in fourth year, I done work experience in the Glen Hill Hotel in Renfrew as a chef, alongside a professional chef called Pascal. He was amazing. I worked. I worked at the school cafe. It was like a restaurant. Then in 5th year and 6th year, this is what we tried to do in 5th and 6th year. We tried to get all our work done as soon as we can, you know, during the year, so that later on in the year we could sit back and talk to the teacher. And it was just great, you know what I mean? My favourite subjects at school was English, and my teacher was called Mrs. Dunn. She was a blast. she used to say to me, she was funny all the time, and she said to me one day, Callum, Caldog, right, we'll not go to the real name, right, but Caldog, does anyone tell you that you talk rubbish? I said, yes, you. And I said to her the same, does anyone ever tell you you talk rubbish? And she says, aye, you. And we would laugh, laugh, laugh. 5th and 6th year was my best years of my life. It really was. Right, okay, we're going into college now. College. I went to Reedcare College, which is now West College, Scotland, Paisley campus, when I was 18 years old, and studied NCA STEP, and it included radio production, DJing, now good at that, music, cooking, English, maths, drama. My favourite tutors were H. Morrison, which I've got now, by the way, I'll talk to that soon. R. P. Reynolds, P. Martin, F. Godfeathers, Jim, Debbie, Carol, Patricia, Lorna. Then I ended my course, and the course ended, and I passed all my courses, and then I went to Hair and Beauty, but I left after a few days to the college. But I still keep in contact with a lot of the tutors, and to this day I do DJ setups for them when they book me for the Halloween, Christmas and other events. And you know what, it says here I'd love to go back to college and study HNC radio production or HNC drama again, but I would only do part-time. But now, I've not put this in here. This is exciting. I'm back in college, and I'm part-time in college because I'm doing drama. So that's happening on a Thursday morning, just morning. But it's great because, you know what, I'm back to college and I'm enjoying it again, you know what I mean? It's good for me to go back to college and do what I wanted to do. Next year, oh my god, next year I've got it ready. Next year on a Monday I'm going in a whole day, which I don't know how I'm going to cope, but anyway, I am going to go for it. Monday it is cooking, and then beauty in the afternoon, and then on a Friday morning I'm in just for half a day, and it's drama. So yeah, that's good. Where am I? Past it. I do remember in college one day I got expended from college for doing something really stupid, but we'll not go into that. Right, volunteering. Here we go with volunteering. I went to the Wine Centre, Paisley, for 2 years doing food service and small bits of cooking in the kitchen. I loved it. Unfortunately, I had to give it up because I got a very painful back. I really miss it, and now it's permanently closed. When I left the job, I turned to doing youth work at YMCA Renfrew for about 2 years. Then left because it really got too much for me. I kind of lost my temper with them, you know. Then I found a new job working in a church cafe, Renfrew North Parish Church. I love my job, and it's not where I currently work right now, but that's what I'm saying. Where I currently work now, but I volunteer. It doesn't stop me there. Before Christmas 2021, I applied for Southern Sound radio station Glasgow, and even back doing youth work with the Renfrew YMCA. Now, I've not put this in, but I am currently volunteering at the Salvation Army Donation Centre, which is across the road from me. which is great, you know what I mean? It's great to work with people that, genuine people that you enjoy, you know, and I enjoy it. Respite. This is respite now, I'm going to go into it. When I was little, I went to Country View at Quarriers Village. I loved it, unfortunately, I had one time part of my time there, I got put on 1-to-1 help. That means staff take turns, right? I don't know, I'm going slow on this, but I know what I'm talking about. So the staff take their turns to be on you. So one person would be on maybe at 5 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock the next person would be on you. So it would be an hour time, but they didn't trust me for anything. So if I wanted to go to my room, they'd sit outside my room. If I wanted to go to the bathroom, they'd sit outside the bathroom. If I wanted to go into the garden, a staff member had to be with me at all times in case I ran away or hid from them. I really miss the old days. The good old days. If I could reverse time, I would and go back, but I can't. And now I go to respite at Weavers Lynn Respite Unit in Glenburn, Paisley, Renfrewshire. I love it there. I started when I was probably about 18-year-old. I didn't get on with staff, but now I do, and I love it. I love going to my holiday house, and people are leaving, and it's killing me knowing that people are leaving, because I've known these people for ages, and I really don't need, it's just so stressful, you know what I mean? Right, okay, DJing. It's a long life story. DJing. I've been DJing for, now this is wrong, but I'll read it out to you. I've been DJing now for 14 years. I love my job as a part-time professional DJ with high quality state-of-the-art equipment and live sound. When I started, I had a CD mixer called Home Mix. It was great mixer that turned into one passive speaker. It's now, that turned into a passive speaker and 3 disco lights and a small laptop. 14 years on, I now use one speaker that is 120 watts. And it's not 120 watts, it's 102 watts, sorry. 102 watts. With a laptop and lots of professional DJ stage lights. I use DJ Decks and my software, which is Virtual DJ. It's a great app. DJing with my DJ company. It used to be called DJ Cali Cats Discos. Then I changed it to DJ Tomcats Discos, and now it's called DJ Tomcat, and now it's called Tomcats Entertainments. Let's see if we can get 14 more years. That would make me very happy. 16 years of awesome entertainment now. Fantastic. Okay, let's keep going on, and we're going into my disability and needs. I have a condition called 48XXXXY syndrome, 4 X's, 3 X's, sorry, and SPD, which is sensory processing disorder, and adult ADHD. It's been hard times of my wee life with having disabilities, but some things I'm a pro, like music and technology and stuff like that. You know, for example, I'm really good at the things that's helped me calm down over the years, like having a bad day. I'm really good with computers and technology, the situations that would get you out of that. I'm sometimes better than younger people or older people at these things. I do carry fidget toys, not as much now, but I did, and need to be distracted from me. I sometimes take 1 to 3 things out at any time. Also, sometimes I go into shutdown mode, which means I can't cope with it. It just means that I get overwhelmed with crowded places such as concerts or shopping centres. Plus, I use sound cancelling headphones, not ear defenders. Right, this is a hard bit now, okay, because it is kind of hard to talk about what happened with me coming out gay relationships. When I was younger, I went to school and I met my first girlfriend in primary. She was called Kirsty, but I moved schools and I met my next girlfriend in secondary school. Her name was Kim. She was lovely. Then she cheated on me. Again and again and again. So I left school. I met a new girlfriend called Iona. But she just annoyed me too much. So I ended it with her. Turning out bisexual, and after that, about 2 years, I ended up turning gay and met my ex-boyfriend called, and I can't even mention his name, but I'll mention his first letter of his name, G. But my dad ended that relationship between us two because he abused me by sending rude pictures of himself. Just to let you know, I'm not interested in any of that whenever I go out with somebody. I'm not interested in people sending pictures of that. Right? You know what I'm talking about. I'm just interested in a man who will look after me, and I'll do the same for them. I'm now part of LGBTQ plus community, and I'm proud of myself. Drama. I started doing drama when I was in college. We done a show, I can't remember the name of the show, but I played a dame, and it was so funny. When I started at Renfrew Enable, Enable Renfrew, I had lots of great shows. Unfortunately, it had to stop due to COVID-19. So I've been out looking for another show such as Jazz Hands and the Three Sisters Theatre Company. So I went to the audition in February 2022, but never got through. But I'll keep trying. Hopefully Enable will start soon again, anytime soon. That is not happening. That's out of the picture. You know what I mean? Family life. I live at home with my mum and dad in Renfrew. I have one brother called Stephen. He is married to his wife and has 4 children. The children are called Jasmine, Oliver, Lucas and Robin. They stay in Linwood. My brother is a bus driver for City Bus. I have 2 grands, one and one grander. My grand's names are Margaret, who stays in Renfrew with my auntie Margot and my cousin Sophia. My other grand stays in Port Glasgow. Her name is Jean. She lives with her husband, my granda. His name is Fred. He always tells me funny stories and jokes. He's the best. He's also a blast. My family life is that I enjoy meeting friends for coffee, and I also enjoy shopping, cycling, swimming. I can't swim, by the way, but we'll not go into that. Playing games, listening to music of all kinds. Nursery life, here we go. This wasn't mentioned until I put it in. When I was younger, I went to a nursery called Hillend in Greenock. It was an additional needs nursery. It had a sensory room and a great place. I remember one day the trips, for examples, we went to Finlayson Estate Country Park in Landbank, Renfrewshire, and so many other places. I now keep in touch with one of the teachers on Facebook. Now in 2023, his name is Steve. Social media life, here we go. I started Facebook in 2013. Before that, I was on Bebo. I'm now a YouTuber. I've been on YouTube since 2016, and I have nearly 500 subscribers. Over 800 videos. I don't know what's going on. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind here. Right, anyway, here we go. I'm working on the latest series called The Bunker. It's series 6 that's coming out soon. It's set in the World War II era next. So this one is already done. The ghosts have been done. The next series is Trailers, it's called, and it starts in December 2023, which is quite a while away. But anyway, I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, Twitch, Storyfire, Spotify, Snapchat, TikTok, all at Scottish Caldog Official, coming on screen now. This is a logo. But it's a long way off. Right. Mental health problems, okay? Life and mental health. My mental health is difficult. At times of my life, I've been in different states of mind. It's brought me down in the past to have dealt with suicidal in my brain. It's no picnic, believe me, whenever I tell you my story. It's one of the hardest times of my sad wee life. I know. I've been through so much in the past 2 to 3 years with it. It winds me up every day, every time it happens, sorry. That's all I ask, but hey, there you go. I'm a survivor. I'm still living. I suppose doctors has helped me, and God maybe as well. If I wasn't so ugly and hopeful, maybe I'd be a normal person. And that's the end of the story here. So I hope you enjoyed my life story, telling you about what has been going on in my wee life. And I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye-bye. And before I go, if you want to subscribe to this video, that would be absolutely great. And like the video as well, thumbs up. And set your notifications bell to turn on so you never miss another video like this. Thank you. Bye-bye.